Hey guys, are you about to start your preparation for IELTS exam? Or is your IELTS exam about to happen in a day or two? I'm here to remind you of a few points that you need to bear in mind before you take your exam. The first one being, expose yourself to English language as much as possible. This means that relying only on your IELTS material is not going to help you as much as you think it would. Instead, go for every source that's reliable. Talk to your friends in English or have a conversation with a native speaker of English. So there are a lot of social media platforms out there which would help you do that. Read a book if possible. Go watch your favorite English movie with subtitles and without subtitles. Start writing a journal if possible. So go for all of these sources and you need to expose yourself to the language as much as possible. The next one is attempt a complete mock test, at least a day or two prior to the exam. So you know how the complete mock test is for 2 hours and 40 minutes. So that'll help you have an idea of how the original IELTS exam will be run. So it's very important that you attempt at least 1 or 2. And if you're just about to start your preparation for IELTS, make it a point to attempt the mock tests every now and then. The next one is, do not bombard yourself with a lot of extra information, especially on the last few days. So I've heard how candidates, especially on the last few days, go for all of these YouTube videos which says, learn these 5 words or learn these 10 phrases and you'll definitely get a band score of 8 in IELTS. Trust me guys, it's not going to help. Go for what you already know. Just memorizing all of these words and learning it by heart is not going to help when it comes to IELTS exam. You have to be confident in the way you speak and also the way you write as well. So go for what you already know and are quite comfortable with. The next one is, take a piece of paper and jot down all of the important strategy. And you can carry this piece of paper with you on the day of the exam. So right before the exam, you can just quickly go through all of it and recollect all the strategies. So as you know, when it comes to IELTS, especially writing task, there are a lot of strategies, there are a lot of writing format that you would already know. So try to jot all of these down on a piece of paper. And the same applies for the other tasks such as reading and listening and speaking as well. So you know how you're supposed to use only capital letters in listening, and for reading, you need to remind yourself that you don't really have the extra time to transfer your answers towards the end. So all of these important strategies is something that you can write down and just recollect on the last few minutes leading up to the test. And the final one is, go for the most simple answer. So often what happens is students tend to get carried away when they see the writing task and they just tend to go all philosophical and they try to complicate their answer because certain questions, when you first take a look at it, it'll just remind you of a lot of ideas. And I understand you may have a lot of things to say, but trust me, when it comes to IELTS, it's not going to help. The IELTS examiner is not looking for your knowledge or your expertise in the subject. Instead, what they're looking for is the way you can communicate easily so that the reader understands what it is that you have to convey. So that is why you have to go for the most simple answer. So that's about it. I hope you'll bear all of these points in mind. And if you need to know more about the IELTS course that we provide here at English House, do visit the link below. Thanks for watching.
English House. English at your fingertips.